You mentioned last year the season did not go the way you anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell happened? I hold you responsible. You supposed to hold it together. You supposed to be the glue in the locker room.
You're absolutely right. But also, I needed some minutes on the floor.
Right.
I'm not just talking selfishly, but I felt like I could have really helped that team last year. And you're absolutely correct. I was supposed to be that guy in the locker room. I just don't think it worked out the way we all wanted it to. I think that every team was gunning for us, and they gave us their best shot every night, and that we didn't get the job done, and it sucked. It left a bad taste in my mouth all summer. I probably spit 10 million times just thinking about how bad we lost and how much time was put into that season and to put into every season, but just for us to come together, and I really felt like it was embarrassing.
Right, yeah. 33 wins with y'all roster.
Even though, like I said, me jokingly saying I wish I could have played more, but even if I didn't play, we still had who we had.
Right.
And we still should have been better. So, I take my part in it. I could have been a lot better on whatever they needed me to be. But it did not end good last year, and it really was an embarrassment. Some days I was like, man, we shouldn't even put on this jersey like this.
Do you guys have a team meeting? Did you discuss like, man, what's going on? Did you try to hold guys accountable? What transpired? You got LeBron James, wherever you rank him, by most estimation, he's a top 5 player all time. Mm-hmm. You got Russ, who's a top 70, who's an all 75 anniversary team player. Mm-hmm. AD, although AD was Nick, you're right. You should have been on that team, but you guys have more than enough. Those 3 guys right there, regardless of whoever else you got, should be more than enough to win more than 33 games.
I agree. I just feel like some things could have been tweaked. We could have switched some things up, but it just wasn't meant for us to win. And it sucked, man. I couldn't wait to play with Russ and Melo. And
yeah, Melo's on the anniversary team.
I couldn't wait for it to happen again. And it's like, I felt like we was fighting it so much. You know how like people say you grasp the sand, if you hold it too tight, you're gonna let, it's gonna fall out. If you don't hold it up, I feel like that's how it was. Like, I felt like it didn't mean enough like it should have.
Right.
And, this is just my opinion. I can't speak on anybody else, but I just felt like it should have meant more to all of us. And we could have done more. I could have done more. So I just hate how it ended, because it shouldn't have been like that.
But when you look at it, Dwight, you bring a lot of guys, and as a team, the pieces need to fit. Mm-hmm. You brought guys in to play roles that they really never played before.
I agree.
That's the hardest part. You asking Melo to play defense. Melo ain't no defender. Trevor Ariza is in year 17, 18. Gone. I mean, you're asking guys that.
I just think, like for Trevor, I think he was just put into some bad positions. He had just came off of surgery, and you put him in playing the 4 or the 5. When you have him and LeBron in, that's not fair to Trevor. And it's really not fair to LeBron.
Right.
To have him at the 5 like this.
Right.
Yeah, it's great because he can score and the offense is going to run, a certain way. But then now you asking him to check Steven Adams or Trevor to check both of these guys. And that Trevor is strong. He might be skinny, but he's strong and he'll fight. But come on,
he outweighed by 50.
Yeah, that ain't fair to him. And coming off an injury,
right?
And you want him to shoot threes. Like, you just gotta be a little bit better.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we do something before 2 something.